Chat GPT. I'm sure by now you've probably already heard of it, but if you haven't, Chat GPT is an AI or artificial intelligence text generator tool that you can ask anything to and use in all sorts of ways for your business. At the time of this filming, Chat GPT is still relatively new on the scene and people have been trying it out and testing it to see just how much it can do. I recently tried it out myself for the first time and let me tell you, the results were pretty astonishing. I do really think that this chat tool is already changing things for business owners and will continue to shift the way things are done in the online space for years to come. So today I wanted to give you an overview of how you can use Chat GPT to streamline your Etsy business. I'm talking about cutting out hours upon hours of time spent doing product and keyword research, writing out your listing, tags, titles, and descriptions, and even leveling up your social media and email marketing. So if that sounds interesting, keep on watching. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So glad you're here and so glad that we get to chat about Chat GPT today. This is really interesting, pretty new on the scene like I mentioned before, and I'm excited to show you everything that I've discovered that you can use it for to level up your Etsy business. But first, if we haven't met yet, I'm Kate. I'm a wife, mom, Etsy seller, and business coach, and I'm here to help you start and scale your online business so that you can make a full-time income doing what you love. Okay, so like I mentioned before, Chat GPT is an AI text generator tool. So this means this is a tool that is using artificial intelligence to generate responses to you as you chat back and forth with it. There are a lot of different ways you can use this. You can ask it questions to generate information. You can have it write content for you. The sky pretty much seems like the limit right now, although I'm sure it does have some limits and it's continuing to learn as people are trying it out and testing it. It's still in the research phase. So the more people use it and test it out, it's learning and it's being trained by what people are typing in so that it can give better, more accurate answers in the future. Because it is in this research phase right now, it is free for users for the time being, though I'm pretty sure at some point they're going to start charging for it. So it's really interesting to get on it now and try it out while it's still free, because it probably will be a paid service in the future at some point. So in today's video, there's 5 main things I want to show you that I discovered that you can do with this to help you streamline your process behind the scenes in your Etsy business. And these 5 areas are conducting product research, doing keyword research to optimize your listings, generating your tags, titles, and descriptions for your product listings, and also generating content for social media marketing and email marketing, which are my top 2 forms of digital marketing that I recommend every business owner really lean into to drive traffic to your shop. Enough talk, let's hop on to Chat GPT. Okay, so this is what Chat GPT looks like when you log in, and you can come down here to this little bar and start chatting by typing anything in that you want. So for our purpose today, we're going to use this first for doing some product research to figure out what types of products we might be able to offer on Etsy. So let's say that I'm an Etsy seller and I'm not really sure what type of product I want to offer yet, but I know that my target audience are teachers. I want to offer something school related for the classroom maybe. So I might go ahead and start by typing in something like, what is a problem that elementary school teachers have? Now remember, we always start by thinking about what problem our target or ideal customer might be having, so then we can answer that or solve that problem for them by offering a specific type of product that's going to be a solution for them. So this is a great first step if you're not really sure what you want to offer, figuring out what problems your ideal customer might have. So we can see here that Chat GPT generated this answer for us, saying one problem that elementary school teachers often face is the challenge of meeting the diverse needs and learning styles of their students. Elementary school classrooms can include students with a wide range of abilities, backgrounds, learning preferences, and then it goes on to the next paragraph where it says, additionally, many elementary school teachers may struggle with managing classroom behavior and fostering a positive and inclusive classroom culture. Young children can be easily distracted or disruptive, and it can be challenging to balance individual student needs with the needs of the group. And then it gives us a third problem idea here in the third paragraph, saying, finally, elementary school teachers may also struggle with limited resources, including materials, technology, and funding, which can impact their ability to provide a high-quality education for their students. So here, right off the bat, it's giving us some ideas of problems that our target customer might have. So then we can maybe ask it, what digital printable products could I sell on Etsy that will solve these teacher problems? So we're assuming here that we know we want to offer something digital, printable. So now we're asking Chat GPT, okay, well, given those problems, what are some products I could sell that would solve these? We see here it's continuing to generate several ideas for us of digital products that could solve these teacher problems. Now, one really cool thing about Chat GPT is that it remembers what it's already talked to you about previously in the conversation. So you're not having to refer back to that again. It already remembers that we asked about teacher problems. And now it's continuing that with our next question about products that could solve these problems. So it says there are many digital printable products that you could sell on Etsy that could help solve teacher problems. Here's some ideas. Number one, classroom decor and organization. You could create digital printable posters, labels, organizational tools that help teachers create a visually appealing and organized classroom. It goes on to give more ideas, lesson plans and curriculum, behavior management and rewards, like digital printable behavior management tools, reward charts, behavior charts, positive affirmation cards. There's so many great ideas here already. So this is already proving to be really useful in terms of just figuring out and getting ideas for some possible printable products. A side note here, if you're not sure what type of product you want to sell on Etsy, I do have a quiz that you can take that'll tell you between all the different categories: handmade, digital instant downloads, digital made to order, print on demand, vintage, what type of product would suit you best as an online seller. So if you're interested in taking that quiz, I'll have that linked below. It's totally free. It takes about 1 or 2 minutes to go through, and it'll tell you exactly what you need to focus on when you're discovering what products you should sell. Okay, let's say that we've read through all of these suggestions and we know we want to move forward now with the idea of a printable classroom rules poster. We could then ask ChatGPT, give me ideas for a printable rules poster for an elementary classroom. So now we can see it's generating specific ideas of the rules that we could put on a rules poster. So things like be respectful, follow directions, keep hands and feet to yourself, take responsibility for your actions, be a problem solver. It's continuing to generate several amazing ideas for this rules poster. So we actually just have it right there and we can decide which ones would be the best for the poster that we want to offer. Now let's say it gives us this list and we only like a couple, but we need some more. We could say generate 10 more. Now remember, ChatGPT takes into account what's already been said in the conversation and what it already told you. So now it knows not to repeat those that it just gave you. It's going to give you 10 more. All right. And we can see it's continuing to generate 10 more ideas. So we have be on time and prepared, raise your hand, stay on task, keep the classroom clean. It'll continue going until it gives us as many ideas as we've requested. Okay. So now that we have some ideas of the actual rules we could put on the poster, we probably want to figure out some different styles or designs that we could offer several different variations of this poster in. So we could say something like, give me ideas for graphic themes for an elementary school rules poster. All right, so now it's generating some ideas for themes. So we've got superheroes, animal characters, sports themes, space themes, nature, board game, emoji. It's continuing to generate a lot of these awesome themes that would actually be amazing for an elementary school classroom. So we could offer several different takes on this rules poster using the same rules and just offer them with different themes. Okay, so I love all of these, but let's continue on with a nature theme. Let's say we want to offer this rules poster. Now we know we want to offer it with a nature theme. So now that we know what type of product we want to offer, now we're going to use ChatGPT to help us generate our tags, title, and description for our actual listing. So then we can say, give me Etsy tags for a printable elementary school rules poster. All right, it's saying, sure, here are some Etsy tags you could use for a printable elementary school rules poster. We've got classroom decor, elementary school, classroom rules, teacher gift, classroom management, a whole list of what looks to be like awesome keywords. Now, of course, we only want to use this as a starting point. I would never recommend just copying and pasting these and using these exactly as is in your Etsy listing, because you always want to choose the very best, most searched ones backed by actual data. So what I would recommend doing here is coming over to an Etsy research tool. My favorite is Sales Samurai, and choosing some of these keywords to cross-check with the data on that tool. So if I come over to Sales Samurai, let's say I want to look up the keyword digital download. I would come here to my Sales Samurai keyword search tool and type in digital download, and it'll give me all the data it has on that search term for Etsy. So for the term digital download, I can see that the estimated monthly search volume on Etsy for that term is over 26,000, which is really good. Now it does have high competition competition, but if I optimize my listing in a way that makes it really appealing and start to stack some sales on it, there still is possibility to break through for that keyword. So then I could continue to cross-check some of these tags that Chat GPT is suggesting to see if it actually does have search volume. We could look up classroom decor. Come here and type in classroom decor into the Sales Samurai search tool. And now we can see that the estimated search volume on Etsy for classroom decor is over 1,000, which isn't as much as the digital download, but it's still pretty good search volume. So we would just continue to go back and forth and decide by cross-checking which of these suggestions would be best to use for our tags in our Etsy listing. If you don't have an Etsy research tool and you're interested in trying out Sales Samurai, I have a free 3-day trial linked in the description box below. You can try out Sales Samurai. It has a lot of other functions in addition to the keyword research tool. It's an amazing resource for Etsy sellers. So again, just click that link in the description box below, try it out for free for 3 days and see if it's right for you. And if so, you can use my code KATE20 to get 20% off of your subscription following that free trial for the lifetime of your subscription. Okay, so now that we know some of our tags, then we would want to use Chat GPT to help us generate a really great optimized title for our listing. So the way I'd suggest that you do this is to type in something like write an Etsy listing title using these keywords. And then I would input the keywords that you just researched, choose the top 2 or 3 or 4 that you want to use in your title to make sure that Chat GPT knows to include those keywords in the title it's about to generate for you. Okay, so just for this example, I told it to use the keywords classroom decor, digital download, printable poster, and teacher gift. So this is the title that it generated for us, printable classroom decor dash digital download poster dash perfect teacher gift. Now, these are not going to be perfect every time. So if it gives you something that you're like, I don't really like that as a title, you can always say generate 3 more or however many more you want to see, and it will continue to generate more ideas for titles for you. All right, so we see it gave us 3 more suggestions for titles. We would just want to make sure, like I said before, that these are including the keyword phrases that we've already researched and we want included in the title. And once we have our title, then we can have Chat GPT help us actually write out the whole listing description as well. So we might say, write a product description for a nature-themed classroom rules poster using the following keywords. And then again, you're going to input the keywords you want it to kind of weave into your product description, which ideally would be some of the same ones you use for your tags and your title. Okay, so let's see what it generates for this. It might take a minute because this description is going to be a little bit longer, but I'm really interested to see what it comes up with for this. Okay, so it's still generating. It's writing a really nice long description for us. So let's see how it sounds. It's saying, sure, here's a sample product description for a nature-themed classroom rules poster. Bring the beauty of nature into your classroom with our stunning nature-themed classroom rules poster. This printable poster is the perfect addition to any classroom looking to add some visual interest and encourage positive behavior among students. Featuring gorgeous illustrations of trees, flowers, and animals, this poster is not only visually stunning, but also serves as a useful tool to remind students of the classroom rules. Each rule is clearly illustrated and easy to read, making it a great addition to any elementary classroom. Our poster is available as a high-quality digital download, which means you can print it out at home or at your local print shop as many times as you need. It's a great option for teachers who want to save money on classroom decor without sacrificing quality. This nature-themed poster also makes great teacher gift. Surprise your favorite teacher with a thoughtful and practical gift that they can use year after year. It's the perfect way to say thank you for all the hard work they do. Get your printable nature-themed classroom rules poster today and transform your classroom into a beautiful and inspiring learning environment. Wow. That is amazing. I am a little bit shocked that it sounds so good right off the bat. Now, it seems like it did actually include all of our keyword phrases, and it actually seems really amazing as is, but I just want to test this a little bit. So I want to say, rewrite this in a more conversational tone. So let's see if it can kind of like rewrite this for us in a different voice. So let's say that we like what it generates, but it doesn't really sound like our brand voice. It's really important that everything we write be in our brand and our business voice. And it sounds like the way we would write on our website or in other places. So let's see if it can just like give it a little bit more of a conversational spin. Okay, so now it says, no problem, here's a more conversational tone version. Looking for a way to spruce up your classroom while also reminding students of the rules? rules? Our nature-themed classroom rules poster is just what you need. With beautiful illustrations of trees, flowers, and animals, it's sure to catch the eye of anyone who walks in. The best part? It's available as a digital download, which means you can print it out as many times as you want, perfect for those of us on a budget. Plus, it makes for a great teacher gift. Who doesn't love a practical and thoughtful present? So why not treat yourself or your favorite teacher to a little something special and get your hands on our nature-themed classroom rules poster today. Your students will love it, and you'll love the way it transforms your classroom into a more beautiful and inspiring space. So to me, that definitely did what we asked it to do. It made it sound a lot more friendly, conversational. It almost sounds like a dialogue with the customer. So I am actually really impressed by this. Now, I do want to know that this is an amazing starting point for writing out your descriptions, but I would never just use this as is. I always recommend that you continue to edit it, add to it, tweak it if you're going to actually use this for a listing description to make it your own and really make it yours and different than what other sellers have. So I think that Chat GPT is an amazing place to get a starting point, but then you should take it and continue to edit it and make it your own. But it definitely is going to cut down on hours upon hours of just doing this research and sitting there trying to come up with ideas and come up with the way to write descriptions and things. This is a wonderful way to cut out hours of that work and just give yourself kind of a shortcut to start with. Okay, so now that we've used it for product research, we've used it for our actual Etsy listing, let's see if we can figure out how to use it for some digital marketing off of Etsy. So my two top favorites, like I mentioned before, are social media marketing and email marketing. So let's say we're on Instagram and we can type in something like, write an Instagram caption announcing a new product line of printable classroom posters in different themes. All right, so here it gave us an Instagram caption announcing our new product line. It said, exciting news! We're thrilled to announce our brand new product line of printable classroom posters in a variety of themes. From nature-inspired designs to fun and colorful patterns, there's something for every classroom. Get ready to transform your space with our high-quality digital downloads. Stay tuned for more details and shop now at the link in our bio. And it even gives us hashtags that go along with that. So that's a great start for an Instagram caption. Let's say that we actually want to incorporate a discount or a sale as well. We could say, rewrite this with a 50% off sale. Okay, so here it is generating our new version of it. It said, absolutely, here's a version of the Instagram caption with a 50% off sale. 50% off sale. We're thrilled to announce our brand new product line of printable classroom posters in a variety of themes. From nature-inspired designs to fun and colorful patterns, there's something for every classroom. And to celebrate, we're offering a limited time 50% off sale. Don't miss your chance to transform your classroom with our high-quality digital downloads. Head to the link in our bio to shop now. And then it's giving us hashtags again. So it did exactly what we asked. It transformed our product announcement to incorporate an additional element, which was our 50% off sale. So when I think about this, I think about how much time we spend trying to come up with Instagram captions and make them really attention grabbing and professional sounding. And this just gives us such a great starting point and cuts down again on the time that we would be sitting there really trying to figure out how to write a caption like this. Okay, now I mentioned also, in addition to social media marketing, I love using email marketing as well. So if you have an email list, blasting out to your email list whenever you have a flash sale or a promotion is an amazing idea. But we all know, if you have an email list too, how much time it takes to sit down and come up with what you're actually going to say in your email. So let's test this out and see if Chat GPT can actually help us write an email. Let's say, write an email talking about the benefits of using printable downloads for classroom decor. Okay, so this is the email it wrote for us. Dear teacher's name. Now, obviously, if we have an email list that this is being kind of blasted out to, we might change that part. But then it continues, are you looking for a way to spruce up your classroom decor without breaking the bank? Then you might want to consider using printable downloads. Here are just a few of the benefits of using printable downloads for classroom decor. And that goes through some of the benefits: affordability, variety, customization, convenience. It continues with input your Etsy shop name. We offer a wide range of high quality printable downloads for classroom decor, including posters, wall art, and more. And it continues. So this is a really great start for an email. And notice how it said here, put your Etsy shop name here. We didn't say anything in this previous command about writing the email about an Etsy shop, but it remembers what we previously talked about. So it's assuming this is going to be coming from an Etsy seller. So now let's say we like this email, but we want to target more of a younger, like Gen Z audience. Let's say that our posters are created more for like younger teachers, Gen Z teachers. So we might say, say, rewrite this email in a spunky Gen Z voice. Okay, so now it's taken that email it previously gave us and rewritten it in a slightly different voice that would appeal possibly more to a Gen Z teacher. So some of this is kind of funny to me. I don't know that I would actually use this as is, but maybe if this is your brand voice, this could work for you if your ideal customer is that Gen Z teacher. So it says, hey, teacher's name, are you looking for a way to make your classroom look lit without spending too much money? Printable downloads got you covered. Check out some of the dope benefits of using printables for your classroom decor. So already it's kind of silly to me, but you know, some brands that might be their voice. So it actually did what we asked it to do. It goes through basically the same information, just changing slight words here and there to be a little bit more spunky. And then at the end it says input your Etsy shop name. We've got all the high quality printable downloads you could ever want for your classroom, like posters, wall art, and more. Our designs are straight fire, and we love making it easier for you to create an awesome learning environment for your students. So what are you waiting for? Give printable downloads a try and see how lit your classroom can look. Peace out, your name. Okay, so of course you probably would want to make some changes to this, but I love that Chat GPT actually did what we asked it to do, which was change it and make it appeal more to a Gen Z customer. So you can take this and do this with whatever your brand voice sounds like, whether it's humorous or more professional or really formal. You can ask it to tweak and change things according to what you would do so that it actually sounds more like you writing it. So friends, I hope that was helpful for you. I am definitely going to be utilizing Chat GPT in my business for a lot of different things. And I have a feeling that we're going to continue to just be amazed with what it can do and how it can help us to streamline and level up our businesses. If you want to try it out, I'll have Chat GPT linked in the description box below. And don't forget, I also have that product type quiz linked in that description box as well. It's a short free quiz that you can take if you're unsure of what your product type should be, what you should sell online. It'll ask you questions about yourself, about your goals for your business, and get you pointed in the right direction as far as what you should sell online. Talk soon, friends.